Hello, my name is Lucrezia Lodato and I'm a freelance translator. Today I'll share some tips for an effective LinkedIn profile. Watch this video to learn them. LinkedIn is a form of social media, but it's significantly different from most of the other ones, as it mainly focuses on professionals. So it's a powerful tool that you can use to connect to other professionals from a range of areas and within a more professional context. As such, LinkedIn is a powerful tool that is useful for you to find work and potential clients, and you can use it to network with potential clients and other colleagues, which is crucial when you're a freelancer. This is why you need an effective profile. And now I'll share some tips. I'm showing my personal profile, my professional profile, so as to show you a practical example, but be aware that I'm far from saying that my profile is perfect or couldn't be improved. And please bear in mind that I'm sharing some tips which are mainly focused on freelancers. So if you're looking, for example, for an employee position, some of my tips may be equally effective, but others may need adjustments. So here we are. The first thing you have to do if you're a new user is setting up a LinkedIn profile. After setting up your LinkedIn profile, you have to use a professional headshot. Well, look at this one, for example. It should be concise and clear. It is useful for making people know what's your profession and how you can help them. It may be quite simple. For example, mine consists in freelance translator subtitler plus my language combinations, but you may also want to include your specializations or other things. And there are also more creative options. If you look up different professionals, you see that many of them have more creative headshots. Well, what's mainly important is that you're clear and concise. Then you have to choose a profile photo that looks professional, but I would say that it doesn't have to be too professional. Because it's nice that we make our colleagues and our potential clients see us as individuals with our own personalities and so on, because they work with us as professionals with our own personality. So both aspects are important and should be balanced. So there's no need, for example, for, I would say, too abstract photographs, for example, with white backgrounds and a business suit. For example, you may also wear a simple t-shirt. It's up to you to decide. And then you have to create a banner. You can use many free online tools for that, for example, Canva. And it may be something concerning your profession, your services, your language combinations, your specialization, and so on. It's up to you to decide. For example, this is mine. I really don't know if it's effective or not, but this is mine. Well, as you can see it, I've just added some words that are related to my profession in my working languages. And then you should change the URL of your LinkedIn profile. To do so, go to the right hand side of your LinkedIn profile page. Well, you just have to click on it and I suggest that you should use words that describe your professional activity would make you appear in client search. For example, freelance translator or similars. Mine is name, surname, translator. And then you should also write an effective about section. Well, it is also useful in terms of optimizing your profile by including keywords for search engine optimization. Because if a potential client searches for those keywords in the LinkedIn search box, you'll be more likely to appear in their search results if you use them in your about section. Well, generally speaking, I would suggest that you should be brief. For example, I've written a brief description very similar to the one that I include in my CV's personal profile section, and then I also add my language combinations, my services, my specializations, and I've also added my CAD tools. I guess it may be useful, for example, if there are some translation project managers that are looking for a translator for a precise task which involves a particular CAD tool. And then scrolling down, you should add your work experience and education. I suggest that you should share only what's relevant for in terms of your profession as a freelance translator, because I wouldn't overload it with too much information. Because you should stay focused and don't include too much information, as visitors of your profile should have a clear understanding of your value at a glance. They're not likely to spend too much time. And then, of course, you have to make your profile public. And I strongly recommend that you should make it multilingual and have a version for all of your working languages. Well, we're translators, we know the importance and the crucial role of offering services in the target clients' languages. And then you should also add your skills. Well, I already suggest that you don't include too many skills, but just those that are relevant to your profession. And then add your languages, of course. And you can also add any organizations. For example, I've added the ITI. And then there's also a section devoted to volunteering. So have you been or currently are involved in some form of volunteering as a translator, of course? Well, you should add it. For example, I've added that I'm a TED translator. And I guess it is a more recent feature, but now you can add the section providing services. They are limited because there are not all of them. For example, I've added translation, transcription, and editing. For example, I've not found subtitling, but that may be useful to add them. And of course, you can also add your link to your profile to have it appear here at the top of your profile under your contact info. You should click on the pencil icon. You can add your own hyperlink, and I'd also suggest that you use the creator mode, as it allows you to show in your activity just your posts. And in this way you can also add the topics you post about. And I strongly suggest that you do not use the open to work label, because we're freelancers, we're professionals who offer services, and we're not looking for employment. And so I guess that if you put that you're open to work, it's more likely that people will think that you're looking for a position as an employee. So, to sum it up, LinkedIn is very useful for displaying your professional experience, credentials, services, and achievements in an interactive manner, and it can help you create a point of contact with other colleagues, other translators, and other professionals or potential clients. But I cover all these kinds of tips in another video. So the tips for using LinkedIn effectively in terms of frequency of posts, or for example the way you should approach people to connect to them, will be covered in another video. This is all from me for today, so I hope you enjoyed the video and please subscribe to the channel and see you next week.